What's up, YouTube? It's your boy YTD back with another video, man. And today I'm gonna be discussing my experience like over the last year and a half in the trucking industry, man. I know I've been ghost and I haven't really kept y'all filled in like I should and like how I used to do. But man, so much has changed for me, y'all. And I can't say it's all the way good, but it's not all the way bad either. You know, through my experience, I have definitely learned a lot. I learned a lot of do's and don'ts. I learned more so of the side of trucking as far as 1099 and working with a smaller company. Y'all know I used to be with Cypress, so I know what it's like working for a larger company too. And now y'all see I'm with, Epps, local, home every night, got the day cab, but everything has its ups and downs in trucking. And I know I ain't really keep y'all updated, like really over like the past year about really what's been going on with me. And I'm gonna go ahead, do a little spill, kind of fill y'all in so y'all know. So first we gonna start at when I left Cypress, y'all. I was in a really good position when I was working at Cypress, and I really didn't know how good of a position that I was actually in. I was already home every night, right? Well, I didn't start out that way. I had to earn that. For like my first 6 months, I would be gone, 2 or 3 days, maybe 2 days. Then I'd be able to make it home in the middle of the week. But, some weeks were better than others where I could make it home, 2 or 3 times out the week. And then, I'll be back on the road. And I was making, like my first 6 months, I was maybe averaging like 1,100. And then once I went local and I started doing steel runs, I started averaging around 1250. And that's being home every single night. And I was working, I would say like average 10 to 11 hour days. And I would come home and I would get like a 12 to 11 hour break. Now I ain't gonna lie, some days I only got because traffic, whatever may have happened, I just get a 10 and I had to be right back at the truck working. But other days I would be able to finish up sooner and I get home to where I could get like a 14 hour break at the crib. So, and I was living in Charlotte. Y'all know I was living in Charlotte and I was in an apartment, got my little BMW, stuff like that. So I really didn't know how good I had it while I was at Cypress. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. And then I left Cypress and I went with a smaller company that was 1099, and I was more so gone during the whole week, maybe get home in the middle of the week. But y'all, I was going up to like Connecticut. I was going a lot to Pennsylvania. I was in Ohio. I was going on like Tennessee. But I was racking like 2 bands a week. Like, I done had some weeks where I was making like 20. I had like a couple $2,500 weeks, but on average, y'all, I was averaging, right around 19 to 2,000 a week. I was caking, man. I was caking, and that's when y'all seen I actually went and got a new crib, and I started investing in my gaming systems and taking the family on trips and just doing, just really living life. I was really, living life really to the fullest at that time. But I didn't get home as much as I liked, but I also was running like illegal as hell, y'all. We didn't have no ELDs in the truck. Like, it was literally just drive, and pretty much trying to duck way stations. The most stressful shit I ever experienced in trucking, y'all. The money was there, but the stress was just out. It was out of this world. And I couldn't really deal with it, y'all. And then the owner, man, imagine you just bust your tail all week, and then you don't get your check on Friday. Now you gotta wait in the mail for for the check to come 3 days, 4 days later, and you anticipate on being there a certain day. Like, they just payroll with smaller companies, man. They play with your money. I'm not gonna lie to you. They try to take little stuff here and there and don't tell you. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. One time I did back into like a little fence. I didn't bust through the fence. It just bent the pole a little bit, right? And I never heard nothing about it from the company, but I did tell them what happened. And just like literally like 2 months later, they ended up taking like $600 out of my check. Didn't even give me the option to say, hey, do you want to make payments on it? Or, hey, I'm getting ready to take this out your check. Do you remember when you did this? I'm giving you a heads up so you're not confused. Nothing. Like, the communication was just pure butt cheeks, y'all. Just pure cheeks, pure ass cheeks, man. Like, and it really annoyed me. It really annoyed me how bad the communication was with smaller companies, and the amount of the control that an owner will have over you and try to like just really control you, man. And they'll get mad if you don't want to take a load, get mad if you want to go home. Like, especially they had me trying to do stuff that I didn't agree to, man. I agreed to going up to, Jersey and like really down to like South Carolina. That's the lane that I really wanted to run. I didn't want to go west. I didn't want to go no further north, and I didn't want to go further south. But somehow I ended up being in Miami. I was in Miami. I was in Florida a lot. I went into Alabama a couple times. I was in Tennessee, on the other side of Tennessee. I was in Northern Ohio. I went to what's next to Ohio, but the state that's left of Ohio, I was over in there, and I'm just like, bro, I didn't agree to this. This is not what I signed up for, man. It's not what I signed up for. And I'm not gonna really get into too much of the details, but yeah, things went left there, and I mean, I left the right way, did things the right way, and they ended up playing with my last check, man. They took $800 out of my last check. $800 out of my last check for damages to a leased truck that doesn't even belong to me. And not damages that I even caused, damages that I proved that weren't even mine. And then they also going to try to charge me a percentage of actual like engine wear and tear. I couldn't believe it, y'all. I really couldn't believe it. I was like, how you gonna charge me for something that is leased and you already have a maintenance account through the lease people where you get the trucks fixed? And it's just like, it's nothing I could do legally, because I called a few lawyers and I tried to reach out, and it was like, well, if they don't owe you, at least $2 or $3 grand, it's not worth you getting a lawyer, because you're not gonna get, you're just gonna waste your money. You may win the case, but you're throwing more money down the drain trying to, I guess, prove a point than just taking the L and moving forward. And that's what I did, y'all. I just took the L, took it for what it was. I got through it, and I made me another move. So that's how I ended up here with Epps. I did not want to go back over the road. I just did not want to go back over the road, y'all, like, and be gone. So that's why, I chose something local. If I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right now I'm kind of in between, because I was promised to make a certain X amount of dollars here, and I ain't seen that not one time, y'all. Like, the hours are great. They communicate with me. They're very nice and wonderful people. But it's like, if you're trying to make you a lot of cash, like a lot of money, man, per month, shit, even per week, it's not really the spot for you. But like, if you don't have a huge overhead as far as bills, like you don't have $3,000-$4,000 worth of bills a month in total, being in a company like this and working third shift, and I sometimes only work 4 or 5 hours a night, but we do get a guaranteed day pay, even if I work less than 6 hours, they still guarantee me a good amount of money. So I'm not gonna lie. So like tonight, I'll probably work like 5 hours, but they're still gonna pay me for almost a full day. almost a full day. So I'm not completely upset with that, y'all. Y'all see I keep switching because my shoulder's burning, y'all. My right shoulder's burning. But right now, y'all, I'm in between and I'm looking for like my next big move. And I've really been thinking about getting my hazmat, getting my tanker, and getting my doubles and triples. And I'm just getting my doubles and triples just because. But I was gonna get my hazmat, get my tanker, and I'm really thinking about hauling fuel locally in my area. And the company that I was looking at, they got 3 job openings right now. So I really think I'm about to go ahead and go get my endorsements, give them a call, and do what I gotta do, man. They said like top 50% drivers come in making $75,000 a year. I'm like, man, that's some good damn money right there. That's some good money to be home every single day. And then they said the top 25% of drivers make $85,000 a year. So I'm like, shoot, that's even better. It's like, as long as I'm local, I got a work ethic, man. I'll come in on an off day, give me 1 day off, and I can make 15, 16, 17, work an extra day, make, maybe close to 2 bands in a week, and you're home every day. You can't beat that, man. And I would definitely take advantage of an opportunity like that, because I'll still be W2, and I'm gonna just go crazy on my credit, try to get my credit the best that I can, and I'm gonna really try to buy a house, y'all. My next move is where I'm really gonna try to buy a house. Like right now I'm renting, I got something that's very spacious, but it ain't mine. I love it, but it ain't mine. It just don't hit the same as if I could really call it mine, but that's pretty much what's been going on with me, y'all. I know y'all ain't heard from me in a minute, and it's just been a lot going on, but I'm gonna definitely start keeping y'all updated a whole lot more, man. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit me up on the gram if you're trying to play some Warzone, all that good stuff, y'all. If you need any questions, you got any questions, all that, just hit me up on the gram, y'all. That's where I be at. So with that being said, y'all, it's your boy YTD. We out.